be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoy the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So today I kept things very simple, but very flavorful. So I have some sticky shrimp. This is a sauce that's sweet and sticky. And I have some veggies, some sauteed veggies underneath the shrimp. Let me bring it close to you so you can see it's sauce everywhere. So y'all probably see the sauce all on my board. And that's fine because I don't want no dry food anyway. So I got that, y'all. I am going to put the recipe for the sticky sauce in the description box if you want to try it. Turned out good, very easy, very simple ingredients as well. Let me take a bite of it first. I got me some sriracha on the side that I'll probably end up using, but let me taste this first and see how I feel about it. I know I'm gonna love it because, like I said, the sauce was good. The sauce was on point. So there you guys go. You got your shrimp, bell pepper. Yeah, y'all. Make this sauce. It's good. This will be really good over some rice. I got some sauteed onions. We got some red bell peppers, broccoli, the shrimp, and my shrimp. That's it. Dang, that's good. Yeah, a lot of flavor. A whole lot of flavor. I am not mad at that. And what makes it sticky is the honey. There's honey in here as well. So honey, there's sesame oil. We got butter. Like I said, I'll put everything in the description below so you can make it super easy. Wow, that's good. I want to put that over, that sticky sauce over some, let me give y'all a bite with some sriracha. I want to put that over some salmon. Absolutely. Yo, that is good. I love it. I taste the garlic. There's a little lime in there. And I don't miss the rice. Even though this sauce will be really good over rice, I don't miss the rice. Oh yeah. I'm definitely making this again. Because it was so easy. I made this probably in like, I don't know, 35 minutes maybe. Yeah. No, this is bomb. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I'll tell you if something don't taste good. Let me give you another bite. I'm in a sharing mood today, y'all. It's a shrimp underneath there, so. I love it because, you know, it's honey added to it. I feel better about honey than using like a refined type of sugar. Yeah. Oh, that's good. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into a story time in just a minute. I'm going to tell you guys about that one time that I made a web series. This was back in 2012, and I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. A lot of good things that came out of it, but I want to share that with you. Yeah, I really want to share that with you. So, before I do that though, I want to do a quick check-in with you all. This is Mental Health Awareness Month for the month of May. And there's a lot going on with the pandemic. I know what's happening in the future. Finances have been affected. Households have been affected. Relationships have been affected. Everything is all over the place. In addition to all of that, there's a lot going on, a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot. This whole George Floyd situation, just the murders that have been happening have been, it's a lot to take in. And I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, I have felt myself feeling anxious because you feel helpless. And also I feel really worried and concerned about my cousins, my godsons, you know, my uncles, hell, my dad, you know. So yeah, so just having to push through that, something that I had to do to even get through this video, to feel like I wanted to record this morning when I woke up, because I had a hard time sleeping last night. Something I had to do. I wore pink to put me in a better mood, which helped, and cooking helped too. Cooking is super therapeutic for me. So I just want to say to anybody out there, however you're feeling, whatever is affecting you, however it's affecting you, your feelings are valid. And all I can pray is that you have resources to help you, whether it's meditation, whether it's prayer, you have a circle of friends, therapy, your employee assistance program at work, which I highly encourage people to use, to get your free therapy sessions, whatever it is. I just pray that you have an outlet and a way to manage however you're feeling. And again, however you're feeling, feelings are completely valid. I know for me, I had to take a break from social media because it just became a lot real fast. But I did want to share. I wanted to be honest about how I'm feeling and what I've been doing. So I've meditation, getting off social media, laughing with some friends. That helped me, gave me a pick me up. But I kind of was in a funk this morning when I got up. But cooking definitely helped. And when I got dressed, I put on pink to make me feel better and lighter. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel much better. And I'm going to just do my best to push through. You know what I'm saying? Because chaos and madness, man, it really is. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into the story time. So I created a web series called Good Lovin' back in 2012. Now let me give you a little bit of time. Let me give you a little bit of time for reference. Okay, so I had worked with that guy who asked me to leave his production. Remember, with all those scripts I was writing? That happened in like 2011, maybe going into 2012. So that happened. I got a little bit of experience and I created my own web series. And the situation with that woman who accused me of taking her TV show happened like in 2013, 2014-ish. So that's a little bit of time. I want to give time for reference. So I got inspired to do this web series because of Issa Rae. Issa was doing Awkward Black Girl at the time. And my mentor, Janine Daniels, was a part of a company where they were putting out a bunch of web series content. And I'm like, what is a web series? I was fascinated. And seeing them do it made me feel like I could do it, right? That's why I tell people that image is important. Seeing people that look like you, it's really important because it empowers you. It really does. So anyway, so I see Issa, I see Janine. I'm like, yo, I want to do this. And the web series is called Good Lovin'. I got inspired because one of my cousins was going through something at the time. And it was a very simple concept of a man and a woman they would just hook up basically. They were hooking up for months at a time, didn't really know each other. Didn't go out on dates and stuff like that. And then one day the woman kind of just looks up and she's like, hey, what is going on here? I want more. I want to date. And so I kind of wanted to go into trying to like set that up, but also explore, can you actually date somebody after you've been sleeping with them for months? Like, is it possible to have a connection? Because y'all might not have nothing in common. Y'all might not even like each other. You know what I'm saying? You guys only had one thing in common. So I kind of wanted to explore that whole side of things, right? So I was like, I want to do this web series. Had no idea where to start. Had no connections, none whatsoever. I had no equipment. I also had no money. No, I had no money. And for Medicated Dawn, I had executive producers that paid for it. And I also had money tied up in different places. So I could have financed Medicated Dawn myself. But my executive producers made it easier because they just gave me cash and I was able to do everything. So That's a little bit different, but with Good Loving, I didn't have no money for real, y'all, none. So let me tell you what I decided to do. So instead of me mapping all this stuff out, I get excited. I get ahead of myself, which I do. I know that I have this in me. I do it all the time. I get so excited and fired up about an idea. And I decided to go on Craigslist, and I posted on there that I was looking for a director, right, for a project. Y'all, when I tell you I got like 100 emails, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, so I had to take the ad down. Because I'm like, this is too much now. Now I got to go through all of these emails and try to figure out who's going to be a good fit and all this stuff, right? Because again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I need somebody to lead me through this, process. So I felt like a director would be the way to go. So going through emails and really trying to see who stands out, which is not an easy thing to do. I had men applying, women applying. They have websites. They're giving me links of their previous work. And I finally get to this guy named John. What up, John? I finally get to this guy named John, his email, and his words and everything just jumped off the screen. I was like, I really like this guy. He's the one. So I was like, all right, cool. So I hit John up. I respond to his message. And I'm like, hey, you know, got your message. Thank you for responding to the post. You know, this is what I want to do. Blah, 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 blah. You know, tell him whatever. So he gets back to me. We're kind of going back and forth. So John's like, yeah, you know, I'm in the industry. I can call in some favors, but I'm gonna have a whole team. I need a sound person. I need an assistant director. I need a production assistant. I need somebody to come and stage the location. Like all these people that he needed. I was like, whoosh. Wait, John, hold on now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know, I'm just a writer at this point. That's all I know. So he goes, anyway, you know, Rhonda, send me the script. Let me take a look at the script so I can, you know, really map things out. But this is what I think I'm gonna need. He names off all these things he might need. Now, y'all, he asked me for the script, but guess what? The script wasn't written. I didn't write the script yet. I posted an ad on Craigslist without writing the script. So I wrote the script real quick. I rushed, put it together, sent it to him by that night. He gets the script, he likes it. He's like, yeah, so everybody that I told you I'm probably gonna need, I'm gonna need. Oh, and not to mention he has to rent equipment, lenses, there requires insurance, like all this stuff, right? So I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, maybe I done bit off more than I could chew. This sounds like a lot. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I should put the brakes on this, you know? So my girlfriend at the time was like, nah, you gotta keep going forward now. So I'm like, damn, like, John, can you break a budget down for me? How much money is gonna be needed to do everything? So he goes, you know, again, Rhonda, I believe in this project. I really do. I will call in some favors. You know, we'll see what we could do. If I can get people to work for cheaper rates and stuff. And I'm like, okay. He comes back to me and tells me, now, mind you, the script I wrote was like maybe 8 to 10 minutes worth of content. He comes back to me and tells me, Rhonda, roughly, this is going to be about $1,500 to $1,800. I was like, whoa. Whoa, you know, I wasn't expecting that. Again, this is my first experience dealing with the money side of things. I was like, where am I gonna get that kind of money from? My girlfriend was like, ask your parents. So I'm like, let me figure out where I can cut corners. I started with a location. I'm like, I need a place where I can shoot this. So I reached out to Steph. Shout out to Steph. And guess what Steph did? Steph let me use her apartment at the time. Let me use her apartment for the whole day. She was like, yeah, you got it. Believed in me, supported me. Like, that's not easy to do. To say, hey, Rhonda, you and all these people that I don't know can use my place, you know, my sanctuary. You guys can use my place for the entire day. And I'm like, wow. That's hella support. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, yeah, no problem. Whenever you decide to do it, you know, cool. I'll leave for the day, you know, do your thing and whatever. And, you know, Steph trusted that everything was going to be exactly the way that she left it, you know, whatever, right? Cool. So I got the location taken care of. That's a little bit of money I can still take off other thing. Now, mind you, that $1,500 to $1,800, when he told me the amount, that didn't include the location anyway. So it was still that amount. So I'm like, cool. Well, at least I didn't add to that amount by having to get a location, because locations can be very expensive. So we got a location. And what I decided to do was, y'all, I wrote up a proposal. I wrote up a proposal to my parents on how much money I needed, what was going to happen with the money, and what my plans were for this project, where I wanted it to go. So I come to my parents' house, sit them down, give them their handout for this proposal, tell them my plans. I need $1,500 to $1,800 to pay all of these people. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be done in an entire day. My goal is to create this as a web series. I'm going to go to turn to crowdfunding to raise the rest of the money to make it a series. All this stuff. I had all this stuff that I was going to do. Cool. My parents was like, okay. They gave me the money. They funded the entire thing, y'all. So John is steering the ship, because I don't know anything about directing, producing, auditions, nothing. John runs everything, all of it. I'm just kind of like standing there observing. I'm present, but I'm observing, letting him do his thing. He sets up the auditions. We have a great turnout. Like, everything was just smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? We get the actors, we pick them, we do a run through. You know, Steph let me use her apartment so everybody can come look at it, you know, beforehand, see what the setup is, see what it looks like, so we could do like blocking and spacing and all that stuff. We get all our props and stuff together. Like, it's a lot going on, but everything is running very, very smooth. So day of, we get on set. We got makeup artists, we got our actors, we got sound people, we got everything going on. Mom is on set with me this day. I remember we packed Mom's car up to capacity. I don't even know if we could really even see. We could see, but I'm saying, like, we could see out of the back of the, like the back window or whatever, but it was really pretty packed. Get on set, get set up. Mom got a breakfast bar going on. She's being sweet. She making plates. Got fruit. We have a full spread for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice. Juice, Danishes, you name it, we had it. Muffins. It was stacked, right? And Mom was just making sure everything was smooth and going as it should be, right? Cool. We keep going. Actors get there. I'm now seeing for the first time how it works to shoot a project. Go to the bedroom scene. Go to the kitchen scene. Do this scene. Do this with this person. Shoot this again. Try it again. Let me do it again. That wasn't loud enough. That wasn't good enough. There was background noise. There was a car driving by. I'm just learning so much stuff. So when John, like, for example, was doing the bedroom scene, I was in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, listening to everything that's happening, but I wasn't in the room. He's like, Rhonda, do you want to come in the bedroom while we do a bedroom scene? I'm like, no. You got it. Go ahead. The thing about it is that I trusted John to do his job. I'm paying you. I trust that you know what you're doing. And if this doesn't go well, it's a learning experience. That's all I can really chop it up to, you know? So we got it going. Now it's lunch break. I remember we all had a Pollo Loco. You know, we took everybody's order, get whatever you want, get how much you want. And everything was just going smooth, you guys. Like, it was such an incredible experience. It was. So we get through the day. It's about a 13-hour day. Had to clean up Steph's apartment, pack the car up, made sure everybody was paid, gave the actors, 2 actors, that's who, we had a guy and a girl. I think I gave everybody a bottle of champagne, paid them with their money. We did a toast, we cheers, it was great. We get in the car to go back home, and I'm just taking it all in, like, we just shot a web series. This is crazy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Just for everything to go as planned was like overwhelming, and to be able to see your idea come to life, you know? So went through the editing process, because the guy who was our cinematographer was also an editor. Boom. So he edits it. We have a screening. We have a private screening at John's house. And it's exciting. We're like, yo, this thing is about to take off. Like, it's about to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm telling everybody on Facebook, we got this going on. I'm super excited, you guys. Come through, support the project. It's going to drop on this day. I set up a website. But It was also on YouTube. People were giving us some great feedback. And I will say the quality of this project is immaculate. The quality is amazing. And after that, we were like, okay, now we're going to crowdfund. So we're going to use Indiegogo. You know, tell everybody what our plans are, how much money we need, because we now needed money to be able to shoot an entire series. And we were hoping that maybe somebody would have shown interest, a production company or something like that, and picked it up. It never happened though. So I want to say I raised about $700. Most of that was my friends and my family. And $700 really wouldn't allow us to do anything, to be honest with you. So that was tough, you know, and I really didn't understand crowdfunding at the time, and it's changed so much. And of course my network has expanded a lot, you know, now. Yeah, so all I had was that pilot episode, but I'm grateful that I at least had that. And who knows, Good Loving may get made down the future. It may become something that I actually revisit again and actually have a chance to complete. And I'll say with that $700, I bought me some equipment. I took classes. So I made good use of the money that was donated, and everybody who donated the money was okay with that. Overall, a great experience. And I've had people say, so Rhonda, you only have 2 projects between 2012 and 2020? I'm like, yeah. But the only difference now is that I wouldn't need to hire somebody like John to do the job. I could actually do it myself now. So I could write, I could direct, I could produce, I could handle the auditions. So in the middle of that block of time, it was me learning hands-on what to do, how to put together a production. And I now know how to do that. And I'm now on my 3rd project, as you guys know, with the documentary, Still Waters Never Crash. So, woo, it's a lot of time. But at the end of the day, I know it's all going to be worth it. And I'm proud of Good Loving. If anybody wants to watch it, the link is below in the description. Good Loving, Good Loving, Good Loving will always be my baby. It will. And like I said, I may revisit it. I might revisit it at some point. Or turn it into something else. I'm not sure. But that's it, y'all. That one time I made a web series. All because I saw Issa Rae doing it. I saw Janine Daniels doing it. And it made me feel like I could do it, and I did. That's amazing. It is, like, when you really think about it. So if there's something you want to do, I just pray that you remain encouraged, enthusiastic about it, and don't get frustrated by the challenges that may come up. Because if you believe in it and you throw it out into the world, I can promise you that God, the universe, will get the things that you need, be it money, resources, access, information. It will come to you, it will get to you, and you will get that thing made. So thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I will be back on Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna take a couple of days off, and Sunday is Mom's 60th birthday, y'all. So hopefully she'll be in a video with me so we can go ahead and turn up and celebrate her life one time for the one time. All right, y'all. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, okay? Whatever that looks like for you. I'll see y'all in a few days. Be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go,